I wanted to talk to you once again about the times we're living in. On the one hand, it's gloomy due to the pandemic, war, illness, and death. But despite all this, it appears that statistically, there's an upspike in social aid and charitable giving. It turns out that although there's a serious divide, there's also a significant level of solidarity and support at the same time. Both coexist. It feels like we're being chaperoned to a phase of cleansing of some sort.
Yes.
My question is this: where do you think we will now find ourselves?
I don't know. We're simply being thoroughly cleansed. As if...
Yes, as if we're in some washing machine of some kind.
Yes, inside the drum of a washer. That's about right.
What's being washed within us?
Everything. Egoism, altruism, attitudes. Everything is being washed.
Particularly now, at this time, we've entered a new phase?
Yes, these are such times.
What does the concept of clean clothes, let's say clean garments, mean to you? What are we supposed to reach as a result of this entire phase of cleansing? This is my main question.
We must realize how to relate to the world. We don't know how to. We jump from one idea to another. Thus, we don't have a clear worldview.
Which is exactly what we're doing now in this washing machine, right?
Yes, indeed. People are not yet internally open to the idea of creating a set-defined, independent, objective inner frame of reference, so that only through it would we observe the world.
So this cleansing is therefore put into motion so at least some kind of illumination can emerge within us, with which we may clearly see the world, right?
Yes.
And then we can talk about getting closer to objectivity?
Yes, first we must begin to realize how distant we are from objectivity. The fact is that we possess nothing of certainty within. Everything is imposed, subject to change depending on what we hear or see.
Is it clear to us that because we're being washed, it means we're dirty? Are we capable of understanding that?
So what? I have nothing else. Today I think one way, in another day or in a week, I'll be thinking differently. I myself don't even know which sides I'm continuously drifting to and from.
How do we overcome this drifting phase and arrive at a positive result?
This can happen when we see the goal and are zeroed in on it, harpooning it.
Nicely put.
And we can focus on it and get closer to it, advance toward it.
It will then pull us in, right?
Yes.
We have harpooned it, and now it's pulling us forward.
Yes.
What is the objective supposed to be?
The Creator.
The Creator?
There's nothing else. We're already within reach of beginning to reveal the state of being. Besides, we approach this revelation scientifically by means of experience, like scientists do. But people will figure it out naturally. That is, by trial and error, trying different things and seeing what works and what doesn't, meaning people will ride these waves until they will eventually find the promised land.
So people are now having something implanted in them like you're describing. It was your area of expertise in the Army. What's that thing called that leads the aircraft towards the goal?
A gyro.
So the gyro is sort of implanted in a person so he may follow its way, right?
Yes.
Is this gyro my inner voice which tells me what I feel?
Well, a gyro is a motor that's clearly aimed, for instance, at the North Star. Thus, regardless of how it rotates from any direction, the motor is directed precisely at it within its inner axis.
And similarly, it will be directed towards the Creator?
This is it. We need someone to configure that motor within us. That's the middle line that has to emerge in us. And there's nothing to fear.
And that's what you call the best and only result of this whole cleanse?
Of course. Everything is clarified after that.
So everything that's going on now is all about that?
Yes. Hold on to it and move forward.
Well, let's hope that we'll have that gyro motor implanted in us at last.
Yes, but that's if we want it.
How will I perceive the Creator? When you say the word Creator, it's clear to you. What about me, an ordinary person? How will I perceive the Creator? What is it that I'm constantly striving for?
The only truth of all that is possible. Then everything in the world will gradually settle down and get balanced.
Things will calm down?
Yes.
God willing.